breathe when your mouth whispers my name. Tell me I'm yours, tell me you're mine, never the same. I'll light up the sky, light up the sky for you. This is the perfect day. This is the perfect day. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. This is the perfect day. From the top of the sky to the dirt under my feet. With all of my heart, I know I'm where I should be. I'll follow the stars with you. This is the perfect day. This is the perfect day. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. This is the perfect day. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. I wanna make it last forever. This is the perfect day.
Oh, hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know that memories were the best things you ever had. The summer shorn, beat down on bony back, so far from home where the ocean stood, down dust and pine cone tracks. We slept like dogs down by the fireside, awoke to the fog where all around us the boom of summertime. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell we sang, just to bless the morning. Oh, hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know the friends around you are all you'll always have. Smoke in my lungs, or the echoed stone, careless and young, free as the birds that fly, with weightless souls long. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell, we sang, just to bless the morning. And we grow, steady as the morning, yeah, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, happy as a new dawn, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, steady as the flowers, yeah, we grow, old as steel, how we grow, happy as a new dawn, we grow, old as steel.
Fresh upon my heart sings for you. Play me like a rain cloud. Sounds upon the traces of you. Linger like a teardrop. Fresh upon my heart sings for you. Play me like a rain cloud. Sounds upon the air. Fresh upon my heart sings for you. Play me like a rain cloud. Sounds upon the air. Traces of you linger like a teardrop. Fresh upon my heart sings for you. Play me like a rain cloud. Sounds upon the traces of you linger like a teardrop.
Good evening, everyone. We have gathered here to celebrate the marriage of Rafal and Michelle. Today is the day that they would publicly and formally make their promises to one another. Although indeed it's a high point, marriage is a journey, not a destination. It's more than any single event or promise. It's a way of life. where there were a series of decisions being made and will continue to be made over and over again that shows each of their character and concern for the one they love the most in the world. As we have gathered here for the wonderful time for the marriage of Michelle and Rafal, it's a great opportunity to thank the Lord and also join the family for this celebration. So to begin with, let's worship the Lord. Let's give Him thanks for what He has done and for what He has done in Michelle's life and Rafal's life. So I would request you could either sit or stand, however you would feel like, and then worship the Lord. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to His side. With love and strength for each new day, He will make a way. God will make a way. Let's sing together. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to His side. With love and strength for each new day, He will make a way. He will make a way. There are times that in our life we don't see how God works for us. It's not about just in Michelle's and Rafal's life. There are times we are no clue what God is doing in our life, but He always works behind us. There could be a wait. There could be a long wait that today Michelle have found the right partner in our life. And I believe that all of us, you may be waiting for a long time, but God has got the best thing in your life. Let's sing the second song which says, thank you, Lord, that we come before you today, seeking your blessing in the bride and the bridegroom's life, and also for all of us, that the showers of blessing would rest upon us. I come before you today, and there's just one thing that I want to say. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. With a grateful arm, with a song of praise, with an outstretched arm, I will bless your name. Thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord. Let's thank Him tonight. Thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
அன்பு தகப்பனே, அருமையான இந்த வேளையிலே ஆண்டவரே, இந்த தகப்பன் தன்னுடைய மகளுடைய வலது கையை பிடித்து, ஆண்டவரே, மகள் தனிமையாய் இருப்பது நல்லதல்ல, ஏற்ற துணையாக ரஃபாலை தெரிந்து கொண்டு இந்த நாளிலே தகப்பன் கை பிடித்து இந்த மணமகனுக்கு கொடுக்கிறது நீர் அறிவீரப்பா. மகத்துவமான தேவ வல்லமையும் கிருபையும் ஆண்டவரே இப்பொழுது இறங்கி வரட்டும் அப்பா. ஆம் ஆண்டவரே, தகப்பன் தன் மகளை ஆண்டவரே இந்த மணமகனுக்கு கைப்பிடித்து கொடுக்கிறார் ஆண்டவரே. வாழ்நாளெல்லாம் அவளை ஆண்டவரே தகப்பனே கண்மணி போல பாதுகாப்பேன் என்று தகப்பன் கையிலிருந்து ஆண்டவரே இந்த மணமகளுடைய கையை பிடிப்பதற்காய் சொல்லிருக்கிறோம். இயேசுவின் நாமத்தில் உம்முடைய கரம் இவர்களை இணைத்து தேவ வல்லமை பொறுப்பெடுக்கட்டும் நல்ல பிதாவே, ஆமென்.
From the moment I met you, you kept bringing light into my life. I vowed to try to bring light into your life as well. I vow to protect you from dangers. I vow never to let anything come between us that would disturb our love. I vow to care for you when you need help and rejoice when you celebrate your success. I vow to hold you in my heart forever.
We met today. It's quite special that we're getting married today. And I mean, my life was so different before that, and my life is so different now. And the only thing that changes you, the fact that you came into my life and brought so much. And I don't have to tell that because my family stands at this witness to how much happiness and peace that you've brought into my life, and how beautiful it has all been since I've met you. So I can't imagine spending my life with anyone else, and I feel so much peace knowing that I would be with you for forever, and that you're going to be my companion, and it's all going to be all right, and the world is a better place for it. Thank you for being my partner and for marrying me and for wanting us to be together, because you've done so much for me, and it's going to take me a long time to match to all the things that you've been and done for me, because you've just been endless all through the time that you've known me. So I am terribly happy that we're going to be together. Thank you.
மிசலாகி
உன்னை
வாழ்விலும் துக்கத்திலும் சுகத்திலும் வாழ்நாள் முழுவதும் இணை பிரியாமல் இருப்பேன் என்று உறுதி கொடுக்கிறேன். இயேசுவின் நாமத்தில் ரஃபாலாகிய உம்மை வாழ்விலும் துக்கத்திலும் சுகத்திலும் வாழ்நாள் முழுவதும் இணை பிரியாமல் இருப்பேன் என்று உறுதி கொடுக்கிறேன். இயேசுவின் நாமத்தில் ஆமென்.
Can we all stand together?
தேவனுடைய சமூகத்திலே வேளையிலே அவர்கள் வாழ்விலே இணைந்து இறங்கி வந்திருக்கிறார். அவருக்கு முன்பாக ரஃபாலும் இந்த நாளிலே கணவன் மனைவியாக இணைந்திருக்கிறார்கள். தேவன் அவர்களோடு கூட கடந்து வந்து மனிதன் தனிமையாயிருப்பது நல்லதல்ல, ஏற்ற துணையை உண்டாக்கும். இதோ இந்த வேளையிலே இவர்களை வாழ்விலே இணைக்கும்படி தேவன் தம்முடைய பரிசுத்த ஸ்தலத்திலிருந்து ஒத்தாசையை அனுப்பினது மட்டுமல்லாமல் இருவரையும் வாழ்க்கையில் இணைத்து ஆதாமுடைய விலா எலும்பிலிருந்து ஏதாவை உருவாக்கினது போல இதோ இந்த நாளிலே ஏதேனிலே அன்றைக்கு குணம் உண்டானது போல கர்த்தருடைய பிள்ளைகளை இணைக்கும்படி வந்திருக்கிறீரப்பா. நன்றி ஆண்டவரே. உடைய கரம் இந்த பிள்ளைகளுக்கு பூரண ஆயுசு நாட்களை கூட்டிக் கொடுத்து கணவன் ஒரு நல்ல குடும்ப வாழ்க்கையை அமைத்துக் கொண்டு நல்ல குடும்பமாக இந்த உலகத்தில் வாழ்வது இயேசுவின் நாமத்தில் நாங்கள் இப்பொழுது ஆண்டவரை ஆசீர்வதிக்கிறோம்.
How blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways.
சங்கீதம் 128. கர்த்தருக்கு பயந்து அவர் வழிகளில் நடக்கிறவன் எவனோ அவன் பாக்கியவான்.
When you shall eat of the fruit of your hands, you will be happy and it will be well with you.
உன் கைகளின் பிரயாசத்தை நீ சாப்பிடுவாய், உனக்கு பாக்கியமும் நன்மையும் உண்டாயிருக்கும்.
Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine within your house, your children like olive plants around your table.
உன் மனைவி உன் வீட்டோரங்களில் கனி தரும் திராட்சை கொடியைப் போல் இருப்பாள். உன் பிள்ளைகள் உன் பந்தியை சுற்றிலும் ஒலிவ மரக் அன்றுகளைப் போல் இருப்பார்கள்.
Behold, for thus shall the man be blessed who fears the Lord.
இதோ கர்த்தருக்கு பயப்படுகிற மனுஷன் இவ்விதமாய் ஆசீர்வதிக்கப்படுவான்.
The Lord bless you from Zion, and may you see the prosperity of Jerusalem all the days of your life.
கர்த்தர் சியோனிலிருந்து உன்னை ஆசீர்வதிப்பார், நீ ஜீவனுள்ள நாளெல்லாம் எருசலேமின் வாழ்வை காண்பாய்.
Indeed, may you see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel.
நீ உன் பிள்ளைகளின் பிள்ளைகளையும் இஸ்ரவேலுக்கு உண்டாகும் சமாதானத்தையும் காண்பாய். ஆண்டவர் தாமே வசனங்களை ஆசீர்வதிப்பார்.
Stuck in the clouds, she begs me to calm down, says boy, quit fooling around. I told her I love the view from up here, warm sun and wind in my ear. We'll watch the world from above as it turns to the rhythm of love. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun, you're mine, all mine. Play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love. Well, my heart beats like a drum, a guitar string to the strum, a beautiful song to be sung. She's got blue eyes deep like the sea that roll back when she's laughing at me. She rises up like the tide the moment her lips meet mine. We may only will still be humming along, and I will keep you in my mind. The way you make love so fine. We may only have tonight, but till the morning sun, you're mine, all mine. Play the music low and sway to the rhythm of love. Play the music low.
Good evening. I want to start by congratulating the bride and the groom and thank you all for coming this evening and making this day special for all of us. For those of you who don't know me, I am Deborah, the sister of the bride and the maid of honor this evening. I am sure that the wedding here surpasses the dream both Michelle and Akka had. Well, at least the ones I know Akka had. Akka is one of the most loving, caring and strong person I know. She is an advocate for animals. She has never failed to stand up for herself or others in the most desperate times. She always strives for what is right. I was always relieved for a few days when she went to Delhi, but now that she's going to get settled, I feel sad. Akka is the first best friend and she always trusts me. I am very proud to call her my sister. She looks so pretty tonight and she's worked very hard for this wedding and I hope you enjoyed this date today. Rafal, I am sure Akka will devote the same love and compassion and all the best characters in her towards you. She is the only person who has trusted me when many of them in my own family did not. She's motivated me so much. I am grateful to you for all that you've done for me. Rafal, you're an awesome person. I'm so happy my sister found you. I wish you infinite years of happiness and God bless you.
Right, next we have the groom's father who's going to be doing a presentation and a speech.
Good evening, welcome everyone. I am very happy that I'm here with my friend and my family. At first I want to thank all Karuna Karan family for organizing this beautiful celebration. I realize the effort you put into prepare this ceremony. A few months ago, my son asked me to say something about him. It was very difficult for me because first my English is not well, and second I was wondering what to choose interesting from Rafal's life to show you. I decided to present Rafal's life in pictures, and for presentation purpose, I divided Rafal's life on several periods. The first period is early childhood. You probably are wondering what is this. It is hospital in Sandomierz where Rafal was born on March 3rd, 1988. And it was always starts here. Of course, because of the kids present here, I missed the moment 9 months earlier had happened. It is as Rafal at the sea. Rafal is here with brother and mom. It is Rafal with mom. It is Rafal with grandma, mother, and brothers. No, Rafal with me and brothers. Rafal in the kindergarten. Rafal at the sea. Yes, in Scout. Rafal with grandparents. In occasion of this picture, I want to say that grandparents was one of the most important people in Rafal's life. Grandfather who died a few years ago understood all needs our children. And grandmother is a wonderful, warm and caring person. grandparents work hard like all his life to make a better future for our children. Another period, it will be sport. In occasion of this period, I want to say how Rafał got to karate club. Many years ago, when Rafał was a kid, we decided to enroll Rafał to karate club. It was a very difficult decision for us because Rafał is gentle, Rafał is shy, Rafał is calm. Rafał, you can say, is a gentleman from the birth. But the karate club, as you know, is a martial art. But the coach convinced us that it will be for a few years only gymnastics without fights. But after a few years, unfortunately for Rafał and unfortunately for us, came first tournament with first fights. Rafał drew as opponent girl bigger him, and Rafał, as a born gentleman, decided that he wouldn't hit this girl. But the girl he had drawn unfortunately decided otherwise. And finally, Rafał stood like a mannequin and this girl hit him like a training bag. It is slides, pictures from this, sport period. Rafał's as a little boy likes animals, likes plants and worms. Rafał, Holy Communion. Rafał with grandparents and mom, brothers to the airport in Chicago. Rafał with my parents and my sister family. Study we can divide in several periods. Study in Poland, study in India. Study in India we can divide it in India without Michelle and India with Michelle. Of course, India with Michelle is most interesting. Następny. Rafał and Michelle. Nie piszcie. Rafał and Michelle. When Rafał first told me that he met a friend in India, I was very happy. But at first he didn't talk much about his friend. After another few months, whenever we make interview, I asked him whether his friendship develops. After each conversation, I learned more and more. Time passed, and I was wondering if it was just friendship or something more. Rafał and Michelle were in a difficult situation in India because it was difficult to develop this friendship, maybe love, without being familiar with families. And one day came to our home a very nice person from India. It was Ivan. I think it was a breakthrough moment in the relationships between Rafał and Michelle. The first meeting our families have taken place. For a long time it was known that Rafał and Michelle fell in love with each other. But Rafał and Michelle, you have to know that all marriages in all the world has days like this. We wish you only the days like this. Of course, this. That's my dogs, Fox and Tosia. Fox and Tosia wanted to be here, but they didn't get Lanka's visa. Rafał and Michelle, I, my family, my friends wish you big love, much health, joy and happiness. All the best. Thank you.
Next, we're going to have Shiny, who's going to speak.
Good evening to everybody here. Congratulations to the beautiful couple. Wasn't that a beautiful ceremony today? Yes? Yay! So, let me introduce myself. I'm Shiny, Michelle's cousin, but I'd rather call her my big sister. So, Rafal, I don't believe in luck, so I would say you're a very blessed man because you have such a beautiful wife. Don't you? You make such a gorgeous couple, so beautiful. Rafal, your wife, Michelle, is the best. She is a caring, strong, and a confident woman, isn't she? She's completely selfless. She's so selfless that it makes me wonder if it's even really possible to be this selfless. People who know her would really agree. And that's definitely a rarity. It was quite evident during the wedding when she was getting things organized and everything. Rather than taking care of her stuff, she'd go run around and do everything else. She even went missing today when the beautician was getting her ready because she wanted to get the other things done. Rafal, you must know by now how much the family loves you. I still remember the first day I met you, and it's almost been 4 years now. But today, it marks a new chapter in your life. Okay, so I'd like to do something now. Michelle, can you put your hand out? Like this? And Rafal, can you put your hand over hers? So today is the last day that you're going to have the upper hand. Don't forget, okay? But all things aside, marriage is not only about finding the right partner, it's also about being the right partner. May you both never forget this, that love is kind, love doesn't envy, love does not parade itself, and is not puffed up. Love does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, and never thinks evil. Love never fails. Love does not rejoice in iniquity, but only in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, and hopes all things, and endures all things. I would once again like to congratulate the couple and wish them all the happiness in the world and have a life filled with God's choicest blessings. Always, always have God as your driver. You sit at the back and enjoy the scenic drive that He's going to take you for. My greatest wish for the two of you is that through all the years, when you look back and see that today would be the day that you loved each other the least, because your love is going to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Congratulations again.
Next, we're going to have the best man speech. Can you please give a round of applause? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pavel. I'm Rafal's brother, and we are very happy to be here and be part of this beautiful ceremony. We never thought that we will have a chance to witness an original, traditional Indian wedding. And for this, I want to thank Michelle and her family. Rafal has always been attracted to India. he has developed a true passion to study Sanskrit and culture of your country. And finally, he went to India to learn more, continuing his education. We thought he will move to live there, and for a moment he did. But now instead he's taking his part of India to live with him in Vienna. His biggest love, Michelle. We believe that whatever life will bring, you will face it with a smile, enthusiasm and love that you have to each other right now. And God bless your family. Thank you.
Right, now we're going to have a thank you speech from Michelle and Rafal.
On a personal note, I would like to thank the family of Michelle for bringing her into this life, and for making her the person that she is now, the person I love, and my wife. I would also like to particularly thank, we both would like to particularly thank Michelle's family because of organizing all of this. We wouldn't be able to organize it ourselves at all. Particularly memorable time from the preparations took place 2 or 3 days ago when we were actually cutting the cakes and placing it into
the cake container
that is in front of you. It was quite a hectic work, and everyone
sleep.
Yes.
In the morning, Rafal tells me the story, which he's going to tell you now.
First of all, we were cutting and pasting the pictures on the on the map of tables that you see. Yes, and initially I was sitting on the floor and pasting the pictures ourselves. After several minutes, Michelle's cousin's husband, Cherry's, joined me, sat on the floor beside me, and started pasting the pictures himself. And then Shruti, Michelle's cousin brother, joined, and then Alan, and then everyone else. So by the time we have finished, there were around 5-6 persons gluing the pictures.
Yeah, so this wedding is really beautiful for us because everything that you see around was something that family did. So we're getting married because of family. Every single thing in this was something that family did, and we can't thank you enough. And we aren't mentioning you by names, but but you would stay in our memories forever as the people that started our lives for us. And that means everything. Thank you.
Spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true.
Another round of applause for Michelle and Rafal.
É o fim do caminho, é o resto de toco, é pouco sozinho. A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's feeling alone, it's the weight of your load. It's a sliver of glass, it's life, it's the sun. It's night, it's death, it's a knife, it's a gun. A flower that blooms, a fox in the brush, a knot in the wood, the song of a thrush. The mystery of life, the steps in the hall, the sound of the wind and the waterfall. It's the moon floating free, it's the curve of the slope. It's an ant, it's a bee, it's a reason for hope. And the riverbank sings of the waters of March. It's the promise of spring, it's the joy in your heart. É o pé, é o chão, é a marcha estradeira, passarinho na mão, pedra de atiradeira. É uma ave no céu, uma ave no chão, é um regato, uma fonte e pedaço de pão. É o fundo do poço, o fim do caminho, no rosto desgosto, pouco sozinho. A spear, a spike, a stake, a nail. It's a drip, it's a drop, it's the end of the tale. The dew on the leaf in the morning light, the shot of a gun in the dead of the night. A mile, a must, a thrust, a bump. It's the will to survive, it's a jolt, it's a jump. A blueprint of a house, a body in bed, a car stuck in the mud. It's the mud, it's the mud. A fish, a flash, a wish, a wing. It's a hawk, it's a dove, it's the promise of spring. And the riverbank sings of the waters of March. It's the end of despair, it's the joy in your heart. Resto de toco, é pouco sozinho, é uma cobra e pão, é João e José, é espinho na mão, é corte no pé. São as águas de março fechando o verão e a promessa de vida no teu coração. A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. The stump of a tree, it's a frog, it's a toad. A sigh, a breath, a walk, a run. A life, a death, the rain, the sun, and the riverbank sings of the waters of March. It's the promise of life, it's the joy in your Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Today is gonna be the day that you're gonna throw it back to you. But now you should be somehow realize that you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. That big, the war was on the street, that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you had it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the light that led us, they are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
Salto, Buddha, Papayo, Mr. Worldwide, dale. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say it with me. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say loud. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say louder. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. A mí que me importa el dinero, a mí que me importa la fama. Aquí lo que importa es salud, familia, el futuro, los niños y las amas. Estos artistas no son hombres, todavía hacen pipi en la cama. Lo que son es actores, porque le encantan el drama. That's why I say, echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say it with me. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say loud. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say louder. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Es la invasión de los latinos, todo el mundo bienvenido. No le gustan que sigan su camino, siempre vestidos de Niro Casino. Tremenda pinta, always cookie. Graduated even though I play hooky. Negativo a positivo, es la verdad y siempre te lo digo. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say it with me. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say loud. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Say louder. Echa pa' allá, todo lo malo echa pa' allá. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado. Sube las manos pa' arriba, dale pa' abajo, dale pa' un lado, pa' el otro lado.